Okay, so your VA had a bunch of people who couldn't satisfy what they want in life. So they're supposed to go to war to satisfy their urge to matter, be important, be better than you. So they like to get in fights, they want to be better than you. So Kennedy Smith, Wyman Smith said this is an investigation. At the time, took here to show you they're studying how to show you they have Lincoln. They said they Lincoln. So Johnson and Smith are trying to destroy Ford. They said they're trying to kill people with this car. So the gangsters were destroying each other's lives, trying to kill each other's cars in Lincoln, where they said JFK was killed. Confederates in Texas. So we welcome you and then charge you dead, right? So this is Texas, right? The grassy knoll. So I can't really see well. So this is a JFK. I can't read because I wear glasses to try to study. Didn't care. Took effort. Didn't care. Couldn't read right without glasses. Cheerful morning in Fort Worth. They said there was a big fire near Fort Worth at that time. Recently, there's a big fire with a huge nuclear waste. No one cares. President Kennedy emerged from his hotel in Fort Worth and strode across the street to a greedy crowd waiting for him in the parking lot. Then he returned to the hotel to speak at a Chamber of Commerce breakfast. Jacqueline Kennedy, lovely in a pink suit and a pillbox hat, made a late entrance. The president was in a joking mood. He recalled that on a state visit to France 2 years before he introduced himself as a man who had accompanied Mrs. Kennedy to Paris. I'm getting somewhat that same sensation as I travel around Texas. Nobody wonders what Lyndon and I wear. His speech dealt with Fort Worth's role in the nation's defense effort. This is a very dangerous and uncertain world, he said. Then the party hurried to the airport for the short flight to Dallas, where the president was to address a luncheon. Again, defense was to be his topic, but he also planned to speak against the voices preaching that vituperation is as good as victory, that peace is a sign of weakness. Okay? So they did work, they had money. Right? They did work, they had money. Money for people to go ask for help. They had money to pay bills if they wanted. So it did work. They had money to pay people's bills. That's what people want, right? The people would be better than him. So he had people who do work. Then they had to be better than him, beat him in everything, get in a fight, destroy some of his car company. They're all in mental wars with JFK, Monet, and the CIA. CIA was involved with the Monet. 1994 American-British artwork Monet. So it says, well, state flags dipped in homage as the cortege left the White House grounds. White Horse prophecy, right? So Americans, they said they were trying to establish America. It's their whole Civil War. So they did work. They tried to establish America. They're going to find who's the best. White supremacist, right? So they did work. They want to be acknowledged. They socially more than they did work, right? Then they said the sniper. Dallas Saturday. While the rest of the world was involved with private thoughts, the Dallas police received a case of Lee Harvey Oswald. The evidence against him was impressive. Ballistic tests for the rifle bearing Oswald's prints was a murder weapon. In order, Oswald's handwriting showed he had purchased the rifle at the mail-order house. Paraffin tests for gunpowder in Oswald's hands were positive. He had, of course, been the building from which the shots were fired. Time they were fired. Case against Lee Harvey Oswald was Saturday. Looked airtight, yet the handling of the case by Dallas police, the assumption of Oswald's guilt, the long hours of grilling without legal counsel omnipresent, glare of television cameras, pecked through atmosphere process of law in Dallas, okay? Smith was shooting Ford. Johnson was angry at Ford. Said Kennedy was like their king, right? And he, I don't know, they wanted to kill him. Woke him in Texas and shot him. So a whole civil war. Davis was going to incite a whole civil war because they were not satisfying him. Yeah, so they didn't satisfy him. So they didn't satisfy him in London. So they officially mourning him half-staff. He's like the king of Ireland. People who did work. They were worth something. They thought defending themselves and having money to pay bills because they did work was worth something. So they did work that was worth something. They thought having money to pay their own bills and just having lots of money of their own to pay their own bills was worth something. Defending their own country. So people who joined or died, Bill thought it was all about the Benjamins, and they thought it was about worth having money to pay their own bills, right? This is how they show that this is their evidence where they lie. This is what they. So this is the sniper, right? So this is a car. This is what happened. The sniper picture. So said they were like. They said they used to hire filthy pigs. They could hire people to kill them, right? So they said Ford was hiring people to kill people. So it was Johnson. So that would be a great person. He said there were a bunch of powerful people who used their money to organize killing people like Kenny and frame people and get away with it. They used Ford's car and money to destroy people's lives and kill people like Kenny. He's like their king. They thought having money from doing work and getting their pay, defending themselves would be important. They couldn't make them to listen. So they had money, they had wealth, they were worth something. Defending themselves, they were worth something. They thought that was great. They did some work. Defending their country had money. They thought that was worth something. But then you're attacking me first. You have to make ethnic slurs attack me, huh? So they did work and they thought defending themselves with their money was worth something, but you're attacking all kinds of stuff, okay? Here's the White House book where Mike Smith died in a big White House. They didn't care. It's our civil war right now. By now they have a whole civil war. We can satisfy the VA. Not really happy because the VA is not happy. Arguing about defending yourself with all your money. NASA, you didn't care. Here's a wedding dress where you can make it handmade lace. This linen was a fine lace, silk. Make it a handmade linen starch lace, right? Handmade with some pins from like wood pins from clothing lines, right? This can be handmade in silk and a linen lace, right? But you're attacking me, but you want to destroy somebody's car company, blame them for stuff because you're gangsters. You want to pay for stuff? I don't care. One time women would hand make their lace, linen, silk stuff. They would make it themselves. That's what they did, like a mulberry silk and silkworms. They'd raise them themselves. That's who they really were. Hand-spun linen lace, handmade. Proud father, latest preoccupations of president. Lucy Johnson Nugent in the East Room. So they were in a pissing contest. I'm already a better person. Yeah, if it's me, I have to. So here, this could be a silk white dress, hand-grown, spun in America. They do that. Hand like linen, right? Linen lace. They could do hand starch linen. I don't know. Without DuPont, you could still have like lace and silk, right? You have a silk white silk with linen without DuPont, but then Challenger, you didn't care about Challenger. So Challenger explosion. Here's your bookie with you silver. Mike Smith died in the Challenger. He's in class, nobody set the place on fire. In a bookie book where the Challenger exploded, but nobody actually set the place on fire. President Roosevelt dog found became a favorite of the nation where it's frequently photographed alongside Roosevelt the Roosevelt. It's a little black Scotty. Roosevelt the Roosevelt, yeah. Okay, Franklin Roosevelt. Okay, Ford said it's not the same Ford. Usually it's work. I have to be better than you. To win a gangster, I have to be better than you. I have to get fights to be a better person. Don't care. Amy Carter. Here's a book. Give a praise. They have to be better than me. Then they're talking to me that they can't really read this book, right? So I had to study, go through classes to read this book to be able to read it, right? They're talking to me that they can't read it. They didn't have food, shelter, and nutrition to read and write. I need glasses and food to read and write this book. Choosing a school for one's children is usually no simple matter for the fishbowl nature of the White House. So I had to be able to use glasses to read and write and get through school. I needed food and shelter. Didn't care. Attacked me that I could rewrite. So you see, do you trust our Civil War attack me that I need glasses and food and shelter to read and write your book? Another of these readings, Margaret Truman. Jokes that just happened to meet her fellow inmates in prison to have some. Charles, recounted how he had listened to help young Quentin Roosevelt to plaster spitballs on the White House paintings. The caper of this by David Eisenhower. Martha Harrison Williams, huh? So the fellow inmates, huh? So Candy, fellow inmates, Charles, Eisenhower, huh? Yeah, Nixon, that's great. So try to use Ford's car to kill people, hire make gangsters, not pay for stuff, right? And yeah, the fellow inmates, okay? Several presidents' families will be in jail just for saying that. Julia Grant, Cantor Cuisine, Ulysses Grant, Martina Harrison Williams, Benjamin Harrison. They're all mental wards and prisons, right? Franklin Roosevelt, Mamie Eisenhower, Lady Bird Johnson, Lawrence Hose, son of James Monroe, Mary Barbara Ann Eisenhower, granddaughter Ann Dwight Eisenhower, Elliot Roosevelt, son of Franklin Roosevelt. So these are Susan Eisenhower, granddaughter Dwight Eisenhower, Barbara Eisenhower, Virginia Devine, Benjamin Harrison, Joe Roosevelt, Howard William Taft, Helen Taft Manning, huh? You said there'd all be like mental wards in prisons, thought to be prison of living in a tent, huh? So we have mental wards in prisons because you're gangland using cars to kill people, attacking them. To be a better person. White supremacy is trying to be president. Phil Lemons, you thought be president, you're attacking your race and gender. Here's your picture book where Mike says dead. No one cared. This is about starting a civil war. So I can read the book, no one else can. Yeah? Here's your book. You hired people to kill people with his car, filthy pigs up here. You start a civil war. You didn't satisfy people with your desires. Didn't satisfy people at all in any way at all. So you said they're like fellow inmates, right? So Smith, died the challenger. Then no one cared. I had money. Didn't care. Here's how you're working. You thought they have money to defend yourself, but stuff happens, right? Then you got invasions of people who don't care, attack you, try to rob you, don't care. Then attack you. Here's your greenhouse. You said you built a place. You thought you have money to defend yourself. You'd work, right? Irish and Scottish people did work, so they thought they had money to be in the White House. They helped build it, right? Growing your lemons and tomatoes in there. You told JFK they're king, right? Basically king or something. So, they thought they had money well from doing work to be a king and you killed him. They'll be in mental wards and prisons being gangsters that have to be better than you, huh? So they're all mental wards and prisons because they'd be killing each other with his car. Then they can't really buy and sell the car. Mike Smith is dead, no one cared. So, didn't care, right? So no one actually set the place on fire, right? But then you're taught to get people, huh? No one, see the place? No one would just set it on fire, right? There's a paint thinner, and light sockets, and plugs, and electronics, and nobody would just set the place on fire, right? So we would just do that, and no one would just set the place on fire. 1985, Mother Teresa, South Portico. So Divine Gangland, Mike Smith died the next year. Then you'd all be in mental wards in prisons because you're attacking a drug dealer. And also, he lost $50 million. This software, we didn't get our tubing sales. Then a space mission, that was really bad. We get our money and pay. So nobody cared if they were dead. Lady Bird Johnson, pay my bills, So the beautification program, gardening, bees, So bees and Lady Johnson, your gardens, right? Beautiful flowers for your bees. 1.7, about 4 trillion or something about bees and lemongrass, Bees and lemongrass, bees and flowers, right? We tried victory gardens, being prepared to defend yourself with your money. So here's Oscar King Davis, okay, to his friends, Smith would be OB to people and not friends. Smith would be OB and not friends and not okay Davis. Mike Smith would be OB Smith and not friends. Here's Princess Diana and the White House First Lady Nancy Reagan, John Travolta, and John Travolta and Princess Diana, So they went to a party with Nancy Reagan and Ronald Reagan. How happened? Princess Diana, what happened? They used this car to kill people in mental wards. Because seriously, to kill people in mental wards in prisons, right? They're gangsters. So they do what they want. Flowers and gardens and Lady Bird Johnson. This is too good for you. Bees and lemongrass and gardening and victory. It was just too good for you. $1 trillion in bees in 100 years in lemongrass. This is too good for you. So bees and lemongrass and flowers was just too good for you. $1 trillion in 100 years to pay you back. Wasn't good enough, right? Bee stings can actually kill you. Wasn't good enough. So bee stings can actually kill you. Here's 1890s Benjamin Harrison's first most photographed children go. Roosevelt grandchildren. No, you mental wards in prisons. $1 trillion of bees and lemongrass wasn't good enough for you. They're flowers. You didn't care the rose garden. Rose gardens and flowers. It wasn't good enough for you. So $1 trillion wasn't good enough for you to defend yourself in 100 years. So roses and flowers wasn't good enough for you to defend yourself, right? Flowers and gardens and victory gardens. Me, I have to be the best. Me, I have to. Me. It's all about me. I. Yeah, it wasn't good enough. Me,